Mykelti Brown Padron, daughter of Cody and Christine Brown. Well, Christine Brown Woolley now. We know she has a Patreon with her husband Tony where they rewatch her family show and they give their commentary, and also sometimes they answer, well, they do answer some fans' burning questions. Now, in my opinion, Mykelti's on-camera response was a little bit different, or I took it differently than the caption that she had posted this video to with her social media.
What was your favorite childhood home? Probably the one in Wyoming. So in Wyoming, the one we lived in Powell, Lovell. I actually always forget which town we lived in
Really?
because we
The
lived like
Wyoming?
right in the middle. And the area that we lived on, the piece of land, it was a huge piece of property. Janelle had a house in town. Mary had a pink house on that property. My mom had a green house on that property. That's probably the house I liked the best. Like as far as the growing up houses, like in my younger years. And in my adult years, definitely the Vegas house because that house was huge and I finally got my own bedroom.
Yeah, the Vegas houses
So
were nice.
She captioned it, "We moved around so much when I was younger, I'm sure I forgot half the homes we had." Hashtag 3-year itch. Hashtag the Lehigh house was cool. That's really sad that you forget half your childhood, you know? Well, she didn't say she forgot half her childhood. She forgot half the homes they had. But then she hashtagged it 3-year itch. Was that meaning they couldn't stay at one place more than 3 years and then they got the itch and had to move? I'm telling y'all something. These kids, a lot of them, well, most of them, are very, very genuine, authentic. They're real. And we need to pay attention, okay? Because their stories are much different. We, as fans and viewers, we've seen the fluff of it all. We've seen one big happy family up until the kids grew up. Most of the kids, because there are still like a handful that are minors. Actually, there's only 3 that are minors, I believe. Solomon, Ariella, and Truly. But, yeah, a majority of these kids, we were led to believe, had one big, happy, healthy childhood, and now, look, in my opinion, these kids were so traumatized. And it's right there in our faces. It's sad. It really is. I feel so bad for these kids, for the childhood they had. I do hope they grasp a hold of every and any opportunity that is thrown their way now. And I hope they take it and soar to success. Because they deserve that at the very least. Okay, success, happiness. Because it's clear to me as a fan and viewer, they didn't really have that growing up, you know? Everybody deserves happiness. And I will say this also, you can't go back, okay? If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. That needs to be Cody's song of choice, his theme song. That should be it. But we all know you cannot turn back time, okay? You cannot go back and change things. I'm sure a lot of you, don't sit there and play with me. I'm sure a lot of you have different little things in life you wish you could go back and do differently. That's life. We learn as we go and we grow, hopefully. So hopefully, Cody treating his kids the way he did, neglecting them, not listening to them, all the things, hopefully he learned his lesson on what not to do in the future. Hopefully he changes for the future. You can't change the past. You can only change yourself and make better choices for the future, you know? Every day I wake up and strive to be better than I was yesterday. Can I get an amen? I can only hope good things, and I only hope for these kids' sake, because everybody deserves happiness, okay? Everybody. Like I said, these kids are innocent. They didn't choose their parents, okay? They didn't choose them. They just got to deal with them. So, I hope Cody is making things right with the kids, and I hope Cody and the kids are at a good place for the kids' sake. That's all I want to say. Don't forget you could catch up on a brand new episode of Sister Wives every Sunday exclusively on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I really hope you thumbs up and share this video. Also, subscribe if you're new here and have not already. I hope you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Besides subscribe, make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.